Welcome to Grandads Fireside Chat on Adulting. I'm Grandad, and I've lived a long and fulfilling life filled with experiences and lessons learned. As a young person, you might be feeling overwhelmed by the responsibilities that come with adulthood. Guess what? That is normal. But fear not, for I'm here to share some valuable insights on how to become a successful adult. I have great news. It is not that hard. As you master these areas of your life, it can become second nature. Once that happens, life can become what you expect and want it to be. I will include the most important skill for you to have as an adult near the end of this video, so stick around and I hope you learn something along the way. Okay, let's get started. Embrace responsibility. One of the most important things to remember as you transition into adulthood is that responsibility is something to be embraced, not avoided. The sooner you start taking responsibility for your actions, the easier it will be to navigate the challenges that come your way. Responsibility means being accountable for your choices, actions, and words. It's about owning up to your mistakes and learning from them. Being honest with yourself and being honest with others around you. Responsibility is an essential aspect of living a fulfilling life. It is the ability to take ownership of our actions and decisions and to be accountable for their consequences. Embracing responsibility is not always easy, but it is necessary for personal growth, development, and success. Actions have consequences. Taking responsibility means acknowledging that our actions have consequences and accepting the outcomes, whether they are positive or negative. It means not blaming others for our mistakes or shortcomings, but rather learning from them and taking steps to improve. It also means being proactive and taking action to address problems instead of waiting on others to do it for you. That was your parents' job, and now as an adult it is yours to own. The good news is it gets easier with practice. Just like when you were a kid and learning how to ride a bike or skate. You fell down a lot. And that was okay, you were learning to hold your core balance. Well, practicing to accept your actions will be just like learning how to ride a bike. It will take practice and you may not be successful the first time. But continuing to be reflective and honest with yourself on the results will allow you to move forward in a positive way. You can control your life. When we embrace responsibility, we gain a sense of control over our lives. We become empowered to make decisions and take actions that align with our values and goals. We also gain the trust and respect of others, as they see us as reliable and accountable individuals. However, embracing responsibility can also be daunting, especially when we face challenges or failures. It can be tempting to avoid responsibility and blame others or external factors for our situation. But this only leads to a victim mentality, where we feel powerless and unable to change our circumstances. We lose control of our life when we do this. To overcome this mindset, we must develop a growth mindset, which focuses on learning, growth, and development. We must see failures and setbacks as opportunities for learning and improvement, rather than as signs of weakness or inadequacy. We must also learn to accept feedback and criticism and use it to improve ourselves. Embracing responsibility also means taking care of ourselves, our relationships, and our environment. We must take care of our physical and mental health, cultivate healthy relationships, and contribute positively to our community. In conclusion, embracing responsibility is a crucial aspect of living a fulfilling life. It requires us to take ownership of our actions and decisions, learn from our mistakes, and take proactive steps to improve ourselves and our environment. It also requires us to develop a growth mindset and take care of ourselves, our relationships, and our planet. By embracing responsibility, we can live a life of purpose, meaning, and impact. Learn to prioritize. As an adult, you'll be faced with an endless stream of tasks and responsibilities. It can be overwhelming to manage everything at once, but prioritizing is key. It involves identifying the most important tasks or activities and focusing on them first. While making a list can be a helpful tool for prioritization, it's not the only way to do it. We'll explore how to learn to prioritize your life tasks. Start with the end in mind. One way to prioritize is to start with the end in mind. Ask yourself, what is my ultimate goal, and then work backward to identify the steps you need to take to get there. By focusing on the end goal, you can prioritize the tasks that are most critical to achieving it. Consider the consequences. Another way to prioritize is to consider the consequences of not completing a task. Ask yourself, what will happen if I don't do this? If the consequence is significant, then that task should be a priority. For example, if you're a student, failing to complete an assignment could result in a lower grade, which could have long-term consequences for your academic career. Use the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, suggests that 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts. Applying this principle to prioritization means identifying the tasks that will yield the greatest results and focusing on them first. For example, if you're a salesperson, focusing on the 20% of customers who generate 80% of your revenue can help you prioritize your time effectively. Consider urgency and importance. The Eisenhower matrix is a tool that can help you prioritize tasks based on their urgency and importance. The matrix divides tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. By focusing on tasks that are urgent and important, you can prioritize your time effectively and avoid wasting time on tasks that are neither urgent nor important. Trust your instincts. Finally, learning to prioritize requires trusting your instincts. Sometimes, our gut tells us what's most important, and we need to listen to it. If a task feels urgent or important, it probably is. By paying attention to our instincts and focusing on what feels most critical, we can prioritize our time effectively and achieve our goals. In conclusion, learning to prioritize without making a list requires a combination of strategies, including starting with the end in mind, considering consequences, using the 80-20 rule, considering urgency and importance, and trusting your instincts. By mastering these skills, you can prioritize your time effectively and achieve your goals without relying on a list. Build a support system. As we navigate through adulthood, life can sometimes feel overwhelming. Whether we're dealing with work stress, relationship challenges, or health issues, having a support system in place can make all the difference. Building a support system is essential for maintaining good mental health and emotional well-being. We will explore the importance of building a support system in adulthood and provide tips for doing so. Identify your support needs. The first step in building a support system is to identify your support needs. Consider the challenges you're currently facing and the type of support that would be most helpful. Do you need someone to talk to or someone to help you problem solve? Do you need emotional support or practical support? Knowing your support needs can help you identify the types of people who can best provide that support. Look to your existing network. Next, consider the people in your existing network who could provide support. This may include family members, friends, colleagues, or acquaintances. Think about who you feel comfortable talking to and who has been supportive in the past. Reach out to these individuals and let them know that you're seeking support. It can be as simple as saying, "Hey, I need some advice," or "What do you think about this?" Setting the stage as you ask for support will communicate your expectations of the conversation. Join a community. Another way to build a support system is to join a community. This could be a group related to a specific interest or hobby, a support group for individuals dealing with a particular issue, or a social group for meeting new people. Joining a community can provide a sense of belonging and connection, as well as access to people who can provide support. Seek professional support. Sometimes, our support needs require the help of a professional. Consider seeking support from a therapist, counselor, or coach. These professionals can provide a safe space to talk about your challenges and can offer guidance and support for moving forward. Think of this type of support as unbiased people whose only goal is for your success. Helping you safely and maturely obtain your life goals what they want for you. They are your personal cheer team that can supply personalized tools to keep you on track. Be a supportive friend. Finally, building a support system isn't just about receiving support, it's also about being a supportive friend. Reach out to others who may be struggling and offer support in the ways that you can. By being there for others, you can build strong, meaningful relationships that provide mutual support. In conclusion, building a support system in adulthood is essential for maintaining good mental health and emotional well-being. By identifying your support needs, looking to your existing network, joining a community, seeking professional support, and being a supportive friend, you can build a robust and reliable support system that will help you navigate through life's challenges. Remember that it's okay to ask for help, and that building a support system takes time and effort. But with patience and persistence, you can create a support system that will help you thrive. Develop time management skills. As we navigate through adulthood, managing our time effectively becomes increasingly important. We're juggling work, relationships, personal pursuits, and other responsibilities, and it can feel overwhelming at times. Developing time management skills is crucial for maximizing productivity, reducing stress, and achieving our goals. W will explore the importance of developing time management skills as adults and provide tips for doing so. Set clear goals. The first step in developing time management skills is to set clear goals. Identify what you want to achieve in different areas of your life, such as career, relationships, health, and personal growth. Break these goals down into smaller, actionable steps and prioritize them based on their importance and urgency. By having a clear sense of what you want to achieve, you can better manage your time and stay focused on what matters most. Setting time goals for your professional tasks is just as important as making time for you. Your personal time goals should include relaxation, exercise, and hobbies. Create a schedule. Once you've identified your goals and priorities, create a schedule that reflects them. Use a planner or digital calendar to block out time for each task or activity. Include time for your professional tasks and your personal time goals of self-care, including hobbies, rest, and relaxation. Having a schedule in place can help you stay organized, avoid overcommitting, and ensure that you're dedicating enough time to each area of your life. Avoid procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest obstacles to effective time management. It's easy to get distracted by social media, emails, or other non-essential tasks, but doing so can derail your productivity and make it harder to achieve your goals. Instead, practice prioritizing your tasks and tackling them in order of importance. Break large tasks down into smaller, manageable steps, and reward yourself for making progress. Practice delegation. As adults, we often feel like we need to do everything ourselves. However, learning to delegate tasks can help us save time and focus on what we do best. Identify tasks that can be outsourced or delegated to others, whether it's hiring a virtual assistant or asking a family member or friend for help. Delegating tasks can free up time and mental space for focusing on our priorities. Learn to say no. Finally, learning to say no is a crucial time management skill. It's easy to get overcommit and feel like we don't have enough time in the day. But by learning to say no to non-essential tasks or activities, we can protect our time and energy for what matters most. Practice setting boundaries and prioritizing your needs, and don't be afraid to say no when you need to. Saying no is a skill. Think of saying no as a way to use your energy effectively. We wake up each day to a finite amount of energy. We use it as we see fit. And when we are young, our energy can be a vast amount each day. But as we continue to walk down life's path, life can throw us curveballs, test our resolve, pile on the responsibilities, and that can affect your energy in a very negative way. The signs are very easy to identify. You will feel overwhelmed and mentally drained, and normal tasks will just feel too difficult to do. When that happens, it is a very big warning sign that you are overcommitted and need to reprioritize your time so you can heal and process the life events affecting you. This is a key time to use your support system. In conclusion, developing time management skills as adults is essential for achieving our goals, reducing stress, and maximizing productivity. By setting clear goals, creating a schedule, avoiding procrastination, practicing delegation, and learning to say no, we can become more effective managers of our time. Remember that developing time management skills is a process that takes practice, it takes time, and it takes effort, but the rewards are well worth it. Take care of yourself. As we transition into adulthood, we're faced with a myriad of responsibilities and pressures that can often leave us feeling overwhelmed and stressed. In order to effectively manage these challenges and maintain our overall well-being, it's crucial that we prioritize self-care. We will explore why taking care of yourself is so important as an adult and provide tips for doing so. Prioritize your physical health. Taking care of your physical health is essential for your overall well-being as an adult. This includes engaging in regular exercise, eating a healthy and balanced diet, and getting enough sleep. Exercise has been shown to improve mood, increase energy levels, and reduce stress, while a healthy diet and adequate sleep can boost immunity and improve cognitive function. Making time for physical self-care is key to staying healthy and productive as an adult. Focus on mental health. In addition to physical health, it's important to prioritize your mental health as an adult. This includes engaging in activities that promote relaxation and stress reduction, such as meditation or yoga, seeking therapy or counseling when needed, and setting healthy boundaries with work and personal relationships. Prioritizing mental health can help you manage stress, increase resilience, and improve overall quality of life. Embrace self-compassion. As adults, we can be our own worst critics. We may put pressure on ourselves to succeed in every area of life, which can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, or self-doubt. Practicing self-compassion involves treating yourself with kindness and understanding, acknowledging your imperfections, and learning from your mistakes. Embracing self-compassion can help you build resilience, improve self-esteem, and reduce stress. Engage in hobbies and interests. Engaging in hobbies and interests that bring you joy and fulfillment is another important aspect of self-care. Whether it's reading, painting, gardening, or playing sports, engaging in activities that you enjoy can help you relax, reduce stress, and improve overall mood. Make time for hobbies and interests that bring you pleasure and prioritize them as a part of your self-care routine. Cultivate positive relationships. As social creatures, humans thrive on positive relationships with others. Cultivating positive relationships with family, friends, and partners is an important aspect of self-care as an adult. Spend time with people who lift you up, support you, and bring joy to your life. Maintaining positive relationships can help you feel connected, increase your sense of purpose, and improve overall well-being. In conclusion, taking care of yourself as an adult is essential for maintaining overall well-being and effectively managing the challenges and pressures of adulthood. By prioritizing physical and mental health, embracing self-compassion, engaging in hobbies and interests, and cultivating positive relationships, you can create a self-care routine that works for you. Remember that self-care is not selfish, but rather a crucial component of living a fulfilling and healthy life. Now for the skill you need most in learning to be an adult. It is: learn from mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of life, and they're bound to happen as you navigate adulthood. Whether they are small mistakes that we learn from quickly or larger mistakes that have long-lasting consequences, they are a natural part of the learning process. However, what sets successful adults apart from the rest is their ability to learn from their mistakes and use them as a means of personal growth and development. We will explore the importance of learning from your mistakes as an adult and provide tips for doing so. Embrace the mindset of growth and learning. The first step in learning from your mistakes is to embrace the mindset of growth and learning. Instead of seeing mistakes as failures or shortcomings, see them as opportunities for growth and improvement. This mindset shift can help you approach mistakes with curiosity and openness, rather than fear or shame. Take responsibility for your mistakes and be humble. Taking responsibility for your mistakes is another important aspect of learning from them. Instead of blaming others or external factors for your mistakes, take ownership of your actions and the consequences that follow. This can help you identify patterns in your behavior and make changes to prevent similar mistakes in the future. Reflect on your mistakes. Reflection is a powerful tool for learning from your mistakes. After making a mistake, take the time to reflect on what went wrong, what you could have done differently, and what you learned from the experience. This can help you gain insight into your own strengths and weaknesses and identify areas for improvement. Develop a plan for moving forward. Once you have reflected on your mistakes, it's important to develop a plan for moving forward. This might involve setting goals or making changes to your behavior or habits to prevent similar mistakes in the future. Creating a plan can help you stay focused and motivated as you work towards personal growth and development. Practice self-compassion. Learning from your mistakes can be a challenging and sometimes painful process. It's important to practice self-compassion throughout this process and be kind and understanding towards yourself. Remember that making mistakes is a natural part of learning and growth, and that you are capable of making positive changes in your life. In conclusion, learning from your mistakes is an essential aspect of personal growth and development as an adult. By embracing a growth mindset, taking responsibility for your mistakes, reflecting on your experiences, developing a plan for moving forward, and practicing self-compassion, you can turn your mistakes into valuable opportunities for learning and growth. Remember that mistakes are not failures, but rather a necessary part of the journey towards personal and professional success. Conclusion. Owning your responsibilities is a crucial part of becoming a successful adult. It can be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Remember to embrace responsibility, learn to prioritize, build a support system, develop time management skills, take care of yourself, and learn from your mistakes. By following these tips, you'll be well on your way to owning your responsibilities and thriving in adulthood. Now, subscribe to this channel so you can come back and review this content as needed. We all fall back into our old habits at times, and you will need to refresh yourself on these skills. I wish you the best on your adulting journey. Grandad.